Yards with Stripes training videos. The mission of Yards with Stripes will bring new life and beauty to landscapes all over while providing superior customer service that exceeds all expectations. The purpose of this video is to educate and demonstrate the proper procedures for hooking up and loading the utility trailer, as well as operating standard lawn service equipment at Yards with Stripes, Inc. When hooking the trailer up to the truck, the first thing you need to do is ensure that your trailer hitch and your truck receiver are aligned. Once you know they're aligned, you can use the trailer jack to lower the trailer hitch down onto the truck receiver. Once the receiver has accepted the trailer hitch, you have to engage the hitch latch and replace the locking pin. Once you do that, you need to retract the trailer jack all the way up into itself to prevent any damage when you begin to drive with the trailer on the truck. Now, once the trailer jack is fully retracted, the next step the operator is going to take is hooking up the trailer lights. The trailer light plug will only go in one way, and it should feel as if you're plugging in a plug in your electrical socket at home. It shouldn't be difficult to get in there. The next step the operator is going to take is hooking the safety chains up from the truck to the trailer. Make sure you cross your safety chains before you hook them up. This creates a cradle for the trailer hitch to fall into if it ever comes disconnected from its receiver. There will be two slots, one on each side of your truck receiver, where you can hook the chains up to. Notice the cradle. Once you have everything hooked up, double check to ensure you have everything completed.
So hit up this gate.
Now, before you load any equipment on the trailer, you need to ensure that it is hooked up and you lower the gate. The gate has two latches and you must unlatch both of them for the trailer gate to come down properly. Notice that the equipment has numbers on them. Number 2 equipment goes with number 2 equipment. Number 1 equipment will go with number 1 equipment. Every standard piece of equipment that you'll use at Yards with Stripes will have a number designated to it. Here we have the 36-inch mower. This is used to get into smaller back gates on residential properties. This is the wheel brake. Here's the deck lever adjustment. There's your choke. That's your throttle. You push it down to turn it up. PTO button to engage your blades. And this is your ignition key. Before driving the mower, make sure you turn the throttle up. It's also important to make sure that you release the brake before driving. If you're a heavier individual, it may be best for you to step off of the mower, raise the tray up, and walk it onto the trailer so you don't do a wheelie onto the trailer. Once pulling it up, ease it into position throttle down, engage your brake, shut down the mower.
Take a second.
Once you have the mower shut down and you're ready to pull the second mower on, before leaving the trailer, make sure you raise the mower tray up. To lower the tray, there's a button on the side. You just pull it out and lower the tray. The next mower that gets loaded onto the trailer will be the 61-inch zero turn. When you get on this mower, you need to ensure all your safeties are engaged before trying to start the mower. That means your steering levers are open, your safety emergency brake is engaged, the deck is up, engage your choke if you need to, ensure your throttle is turned down. Here's your PTO button again. And this is your ignition key.
Show that deck height stuff.
To adjust the deck height, you just pull the pin out and move it to the number you desire to cut with. Once the pin is at the desired deck height you want to cut with, you unlock it by pushing up on the deck, pulling back on the locking lever, and lowering the deck down onto its pin. To lock the deck in its raised position, you have to move the locking lever back into the locked position and raise the deck up. Now you're ready to start the mower. After you get it started, to drive it, make sure you release the emergency brake. Idle it up or increase your throttle. Pull your driving levers in and back out of the garage. When you're loading the zero turn, you need to pull up on the trailer slowly. You'll pull over the wheel stop. Make sure your rear wheels go over that wheel stop. And ease the front of it into position. Butt it up right on the wheels of the 36-inch stand-on mower. When getting off the mower, engage your emergency brake, turn the throttle down, and shut the mower down. Now that we've loaded our number 2 mowers, we need to pull out our number 2 weed eaters. Once we get the weed eaters to the trailer, we need to load up the cutting head first, slide it into position, raise up the safety, and when you lay the handle into the weed eater rack, do not get the weed eater trigger caught up in its holder. That's wrong. That's right. Next, we need to get our number 2 leaf blowers. Since everything is marked, we know which piece of equipment we need to pick up. Bringing your first blower over to the front side of your trailer, you'll set the tube in its holder and then latch the carry handle on top of the blower onto its retaining hook. Now go back to the garage, pick up your second blower, and repeat that process on the opposite side of the trailer. It's important that we always grab two pieces of the same equipment. We have two blowers, two weed eaters, two mowers. In case something breaks down, we still have the ability to operate while we're in the field. Now you've got all your equipment loaded on the trailer. Last thing we need to do is make sure we raise up our rear gate before we take off. When raising the gate up, you need to make sure you latch both sides. All you have to do is turn the latch and let it fall into its hole. Go to the other side and do the same thing. It looks like the latch went in there, doesn't it? And if you look at it closer, you'll see that it missed the hole. You need to be aware of these things because it can cause damage to the equipment. Always make sure you get the latch in the hole. Thank you for watching the Yards with Stripes training video. We look forward to seeing you out in the field.